know that told you this?
I read this
Well,
in a
wait,
science
he
book.
hasn't said it
Let
yet.
me
I
tell you
can't
what it
wait
is.
to hear what
Right.
this... Yeah.
Is there to trap the odor, and the odor is what the woman gives off, so the man becomes attracted to her. This was going back to our most animalistic caveman days.
Well, I'm sure
now,
that
why
that
would you want
is
to trap
one...
odor in there?
I'm sure that that was one of the many reasons why it's there. I mean, but another
It's the only reason
reason
it's there.
That might just
because,
be a byproduct of why.
yeah,
to trap the female
I think
odor.
it's to protect from the sun. I think it's to protect from
Sun?
bacteria.
No.
To catch, definitely,
Wrong.
definitely, because it's all.
Then why do you shave your
thing.
underarm hair? Why not leave that au natural?
Well, you know, because I succumb to cultural pressure.
Why don't you shave off your eyebrows, Howard? You don't need those either.
Listen.
But you do because it does catch
no, that
things.
catches shit from getting in your eye.
Then it
Right,
must
but
be
I think that ultimately was the original reason. But
Look
I
how good
kind of
Fran
like
looks.
the way it
That shirt, man, your boobies are practically flopping out. I love it.
a little Versace
I like
number.
that. Versace, very good.
I
So,
always like to dress up for you, Howard.
what's the name of this show that you're going to be doing?
Some girls.
Some
I'm doing it
Girls.
now. We're in
It's-
previews. We open June 8th.
I should come.
I wish you would come.
Are you good in
some
it?
of the guys from the club are coming.
Oh, really? Are you good in it?
I've been told that I'm very good in it.
You're a good actress. I
Yes.
remember
But
going
this
back.
is even a completely different character. I play a professor from Boston University.
Why no more film career? You had many good films, and you switched to television, and you stopped doing film.
Does television
Well, no,
stop you
while
from
I was
doing
doing it doesn't it. Well, I made such a big impact in television, though I did do Beautician and the Beast while I was
Right.
doing The Nanny, and I also did Jack, the Coppola film with Robin Williams. But, eventually that persona kind of obliterated
Now, what
my
about
opportunity to do something else. But
what
now,
about in the play? Will people go, "Oh, there's the nanny," or are they going to forget
I
the
think that
nanny?
they're maybe buying tickets because they know it's me, but then when they say, what I'm hoping is that this play is going to open new inroads to me,
Change your image.
Enable me to get back into the indie film community, which I was once very big in, doing movies like Spinal Tap and stuff.
Now,
Just giving people the idea that you do different things. You're not just the one.
Yes.
Why not do porn then?
Oh, wow.
Last time I spoke to you, you were dating a very large black man in the NBA.
Retired NBA.
A retired NBA.
We're not seeing each other anymore.
I
Who
was shocked.
That?
Yo.
Who was that?
Who was that?
I'm not going to say his name, but...
Why not? How did things end? I mean, this guy was giving it to you very hard and for a very long time, and you said it was terrific.
Well, I said that the sex was good, but we weren't, we didn't have as many things in common as I would like. I like
Nothing to talk about.
I like a lot of intellectual stimulation.
Right.
He wasn't that bright.
And he was really smart about what he knew.
Right.
But limited
Basketball.
in that.
Right.
Well, yeah, but he was a nice, fun guy. But ultimately, I think.
After you
the
do
thing
a
is,
guy-
I haven't been serious about anyone since,
But hold it.
the young guy.
After the NBA, can you go back to a normal-sized penis? And I'm being serious.
I told you, he wasn't, he was on the large side of normal.
Right.
But
And-
not abnormally large. He wasn't something...
he wasn't uncomfortable or anything. He was
Wow.
just, he was in proportion.
Right.
And he wasn't like the tallest. I can't do like.
So you're not banging anyone now?
You won't be with Shaq, is what you're saying.
Right.
I have my fuck buddy, but that's...
You do?
Yeah, of
You have
course.
a fuck buddy?
Of course.
When did this happen?
You have to have a fuck buddy. I mean,
No kidding.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
a guy that you call up and you have sex with, and there's no emotional. I mean, a little bit of.
How you doing, Fran?
Hey, I'm good, thank you.
Long time no speak. I want to know if you were still smoking that vaporizer your friend got you.
You still smoke weed or not?
I didn't forget.
It comes out once in a while.
Yeah, you like the weed. I bet you're a lot of fun with the weed
Not
and the
as much
panties.
as I used to, though.
Right.
Oh, Fran,
I used to be awake and
Here's
baked,
to you.
but not anymore.
Here's to you. This bud's for you. Nice.
Very good. Thank you, Bong Hit Bill.
I'll see you June 8th.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's go to Hook Nose. Hook Nose, you're on the air.
Morning, Howard, again. You hook nose too bastard. I wanted to
Second call of the day, Hook Nose.
People don't like to say their real names.
No. I know this guy. Go ahead, Hook Nose.
I want to keep my conceal my my identity as your fuck buddy, Fran. But I wanted to ask, Fran, you have FU money, right? You have enough money where you don't have to do anything for the rest of your life, and you're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I don't have to work if I didn't want to.
It's the syndication of your television show, right? I mean, The Nanny, you owned
You still
The
get
Nanny.
paid.
Yeah, yes.
And they still air the show.
Yes, worldwide.
So you get major checks, and are you the person?
No, I'm not even close to being in your league.
Well,
but anyway.
Well, listen, but you license out The Nanny. When someone wants to put it on their network, they have to consult you because you're an owner in this property, right?
No, actually, Sony makes the decisions about it being.
But you have
sold.
points.
Yes, I definitely have a piece of the pie.
Wow. So you still have income coming in from that show.
Yes, I do.
God bless The Nanny, right?
Oh, totally. I always bless The Nanny, and not only because of financial reasons. It's just, it's become classic television. I'm very proud of it.
But I remember you were so broke you were selling potato chips or something.
Pasta.
Croutons,
whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
What was that?
No, I come from a very humble beginning. I mean, my dad worked 2 jobs when I was growing up, and I'm totally a self-made woman, and I'm very grateful for that. And I like to think of myself as being generous with everybody, my family, and my parents.
Fran, being that as it may, would you ever consider doing Playboy if they call?
Why don't you do Playboy? Why don't you show it all?
I wondered about that. Have they called?
Yeah,
Somebody had asked me about Playboy, when I turned 50. So, I don't know.
No, don't wait, honey. Don't wait.
You could end up hitting the wall on any day. You got to be very careful with that Playboy thing.
I know, but I don't really think I don't think I really need to do that. Actually, I'm more going in the direction of a political career.
What?
Really? What are you running for?
Senator?
Well, I'm not running right now, but...
What do you mean?
I'm
what are you thinking about?
Look how quick they are, your team.
Absolutely. Well, then if you're going to do a political career, you should do Penthouse.
But what is she doing going down to panties and bra if she's thinking politics?
That's acting.
Well, I'm acting.
Yeah, but that's going to be the picture your opponent shows if you ever run for
That's
anything.
right.
I think that our president has kind of paved the way for everybody else to have a lot of license and get away with it.
What office are you thinking of? Governor or?
No, it
Something
would be
local?
It would be a federal elected office.
You want to be a judge? I mean, what is it you want to be?
No, it would be either a representative, a congressperson, or a senator.
Look at you.
I have a feeling it would probably end up being New York because this is my home state.
Look at you. Well, a congresswoman.
It's nearer to keep going back and forth to Capitol Hill. But
let me have a press conference with you real quick, candidate. Capital punishment, yes or no?
I'm going to tell you a little story about that.
No story,
I'm glad
yes or no.
you said that.
Yes or no? The press is waiting for an answer. Are you for capital punishment?
Would you let the congresswoman answer?
The congresswoman is avoiding the issue.
No, I'm not. I'm going to say no because I did the play, interestingly enough, because of my history as an actress, I did the play Exonerated. And I was a victim of a violent crime.
I do know
I was always very for, and still am, obviously, for the victim. And my assailant, the rapist, was actually on parole. So I was very much for capital punishment. Then I did the play Exonerated, where I had every single night. And by the end of my run, I really did a 180 because I realized that even people guilty of the most heinous crimes have to be kept alive because of the wrongly accused.
Right, there are a lot of people who are
and that's what this play was all
wrongly
about,
accused.
Wrongly accused. And
So you are against the death penalty?
Only because of the wrongly accused, not because I don't think that some people who don't deserve to should be eliminated. They're just
all right. Press conference over. You've spent too long. I want to answer.
Well, that was a good question.
Era, stop filibustering.
There's another reporter here. What is your question? Should women have to shave their vaginas? One more question.
Everybody should do what they want to do as far as that goes.
Jeff the Drunk, go ahead.
Would